Thank you, Gabe. Thank you. You know, this event would not be possible without your local leadership here for the Warren County Republican Party. And so next up, I want to welcome my good friend and your Central Committee Chairman, Pete Mengel. Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be with you here tonight at the Warren County Republican Party's Lincoln Reagan Day dinner. A night to celebrate our values, our victories, and the people that make them possible. Almost 26 years ago, I moved from Butler County to Warren County. I did not fully appreciate then how deeply I would be involved here. But Warren County quickly became more than a home. It became a mission. But before I talk about Warren County, I want to recognize someone who shaped how I think about leadership. My father, also named Pete Mengel. I grew up watching him lead as chairman of the Butler County GOP in the 1980s. He never chased recognition. He simply showed up, did the work, and led with integrity. That left a mark on me, and I see that same spirit alive and well right here in Warren County today. In just his first 100 days, Christian Mays has brought that kind of principled, purposeful leadership to this party. Christian did not just take the title, he took responsibility. He rolled up his sleeves, cast a bold vision rooted in faith, family, and freedom, and immediately got to work uniting and strengthening our Central Committee. What Christian is building is exactly what local leadership should look like. Focused, accountable, and grounded in our conservative values. Because this is just not about winning elections, it's about fighting for our communities. It is about defending parental rights and restoring excellence in our schools. It's about supporting small businesses, standing with law enforcement, and protecting individual freedoms. It's about fiscal responsibility, local accountability, and preserving the values that made Warren County strong. Sometimes leadership simply means having the courage to lead from the front. Christian has shown that courage more than once, but one example stands out. When it mattered, he fought to keep marijuana dispensaries out of Mason, Ohio, because protecting the character of our neighborhoods is conservative leadership in action. One thing I learned from talking to so many people here in Warren County, just like many of you here tonight, is that no one really knew what we were trying to accomplish as a party when I got involved. So our first goal was simple: establish goals. Because without goals, we do not know what we are working toward or how to measure success. The next goal, and you'll hear this multiple times tonight, and there's a reason for it, is to establish unity. Because without unity, we are just a collection of voices moving in different directions. But when we come together with a shared purpose, we become a movement. And that is exactly what we are building here in Warren County. Now, the mission is to take that momentum and keep winning. Because the future does not belong to the loudest. It belongs to the most determined. And we are just getting started. I'm asking you to get involved. This is exciting, winning is exciting, but we cannot do it without you. We are holding more listening parties around the counties because we want to hear from you, your ideas, your energy, and how you want to help. As we honor the legacy of Lincoln and Reagan tonight, let us remember what President Reagan said. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. The work we do right here in rooms like this matters more than ever. Now, if you're a countywide elected official, please stand as I call your name. Please hold your applause until all names have been called. Ohio Supreme Court Justice Dan Hawkins. Secretary of State Frank LaRose. State Auditor Keith Faber. State Senators Steve Wilson and George Lang, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. State Representatives Adam Matthews and Michelle Teska. State Central Committee members Debbie Lang, who also could not be here tonight. Diane Redden, Gary Cates, and Christian Mays. 12th Circuit Court of Appeals judges Robert Hendrickson, Matt Byrne, Melena Siebert, Warren County Commissioner Tom Grossman, Warren County Common Pleas Court judges Tim Teep, Don Oda, Joe Kirby, Jeff Kirby, Warren County Court Administrative Judge Gary Loxley, Mason Municipal Court Judge Andy Batchy, Lebanon Municipal Court Judge Marty Hubble, Warren County Sheriff Barry Riley, Warren County Prosecutor David Fornshell, Warren County Auditor Matt Nolan, Warren County Treasurer Barney Wright, Warren County Treasurer-elect Randy Kubin, Warren County Recorder Linda Oda, Warren County Engineer Kurt Weber, Lebanon Mayor Mark Messer, South Lebanon Mayor Linda Burke, Franklin Mayor Brent Centers, Mason Mayor Diana Nelson, Mason City Council members Barbara Spade, Scott Gibson, Lebanon City School Board members Jennifer Dalton, Little Miami School Board members Diane Horvath, Mary Elmer, and David Wallace, Mason School Board members Desiree Batchy and Charles Galvin, and Judge Joseph T. Burke. If everyone could please give a round of applause for the elected officials. Also, Randy Winkler, the mayor of Carlisle. I apologize, it's not on the Tonight, I am excited to hear from a bold, fresh voice for Ohio's future, Vivek Ramaswamy, candidate for governor. But before we do, please join me in welcoming a man who has been a trusted voice for common sense in Cincinnati for years. Put your hands together for 55 KRC's very own Brian Thomas. Brian,